victory is theirs. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 episodes of Family Guy. Number 10, Stewie kills Lois and Lois kills Stewie.
She'll be humiliated.
Maybe you'll handcuff her, she'll hate that.
Then I shall do that as well.
And call her a bitch.
Until I'm hoarse with rage.
Maybe smack her ass with a riding crop and watch her go to town on herself?
Yes, and what?
With celebrity cameos galore, this two-parter shows what might happen if Stewie ever gets the chance to murder Lois and take over the world.
What are you doing with a gun?
Something I should have done a very long time ago.
Violent, bloody, and frankly unbelievable, it's full of twisted plots, trademark pop culture jabs.
I haven't been this disappointed since I saw the lake house.
And did we mention violence?
Bring it on, bitch. Time for me to finish what I started anyway.
However, it was all a dream.
So what you're saying is that what you experienced in the simulation didn't really happen or even matter.
Yes, that's correct.
So it was sorta like a dream.
No, it was a simulation.
Simulation, whatever. And as any good show will do, they rip on one of the least liked TV finales ever.
Well, at least it didn't end like The Sopranos, where it just cut to black in mid-sentence.
Number 9, Patriot Games.
I don't believe this. I just lost a $50 bet.
You know, Mike Tyson once beat up his wife. But there's nothing funny about that.
You can't have a football episode without Tom Brady.
Mr. Brady, would you please sign my Trapper Keeper?
After meeting him at a reunion, Brady hires Peter for the Patriots.
Peter, that was amazing. I've never seen a guy your size who could move like that. How would you like to play for the New England Patriots?
I'd love to. Say, listen, Tom, could you get me a towel I threw up on the floor?
Sure.
And could you also get another towel I also threw up on this gentleman's bare lap?
Could you wet the towel?
Wet the towel, Tom?
But of course, Peter screws it up and gets himself traded to London's Silly Nannies.
Hi, I'm Peter Griffin. I'm your new player.
Oh, yes, Peter. Welcome to the Silly Nannies. I'm the quarterback, Leslie. This is our team.
All this will I do if you marry me. All this will I do if you marry me.
Oh, crap.
Meanwhile, Stewie's a bookie, and when Brian can't pay up, he beats the ever-loving crap out of him.
That's good, OJ.
With offensive historical references,
Do you know he spent $30,000 on a wax sculpture of Harriet Tubman doing Gwyneth Paltrow?
and even a song sequence.
Now, a woman who'll kiss on the very first date is usually a hussy, and a woman who'll kiss on the second time out is anything but fussy.
This one's got all the hallmarks of a Family Guy classic. Number 8, and then there were fewer.
Look, we're going, and that's that. I'm an arrest event.
You mean RSVP?
Hillary Clinton's the VP.
No, she's Secretary of State.
Rhode Island.
What?
I don't understand what's happening.
We're going to a party. Yay!
It's a murder mystery, Family Guy style. When James Woods invites the people of Quahog to his eerie mansion to make amends for his misdeeds,
Good evening, everyone.
James Woods?
everything goes wrong, and people end up dead.
Did the cork hit me?
And unlike other cartoons, they stay dead.
Oh my God, Muriel, my sweet Muriel. She was so young. She was so beautiful. She was so generous. We were married.
Spoiler alert, news anchoress Diane Simmons is behind the carnage and mayhem.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it was you. You're the killer.
But what's even more shocking is that the episode ends with Stewie saving, yes, saving his mother's life.
Whoever you are, thank you.
If anybody's gonna take that bitch down, it's gonna be me.
Number 7, Blue Harvest.
You're right. That's what I do. That's my thing. But a hell of a week, though.
Hell of a week.
Oh my God, the power's out.
With no electricity to keep them entertained, the Griffins tell each other the greatest story ever told. Star Wars.
This is the story of Star Wars. Let's begin with part 4.
With each cast member taking on a role from the iconic sci-fi franchise.
Okay, here's another one. Who would you rather do? Jabba the Hutt right after a shower or a service droid?
My father was a service droid.
Hey, where you going?
You can kiss the lower part of the back of the canister that is my body.
as well as celebrity cameos too numerous to mention.
Clark, I don't like the look of this neighborhood.
Come on, Ellen. It's important for the kids to witness the plight of the rebellion. Kids, you noticing all this plight? Roll them up.
And shot-for-shot remakes of the original movie. The episode is not only enjoyable for Star Wars fans.
I don't know why they call it Hoth. They should call it Cold.
Okay, settle down.
I'm up after the band.
Thank you. We're the Cantina Band. If you have any requests, shout them out. Play that same song. All right, same song. Here we go.
Its success eventually resulted in more Family Guy Star Wars parodies.
You're not actually going into an asteroid field.
Well, it's either that or go into the strawberry fields.
You know what I'm getting into? Is one-legged chicks.
Yeah, Paul, what's your new wife's name? Peg?
That'll be enough of that, lad. How about Eileen?
Ha! Ringo got it.
Number 6. I Dream of Jesus, otherwise known as the one with Surfin' Bird.
Polio back then was like AIDS today, except people who have polio get into heaven.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Oh my God, this is Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen. This is my favorite song of all time.
Peter's obsession with that song.
Oh, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what?
Brian, don't! Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird, a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird, a word, a word.
And the subsequent Office Space style beating his copy takes.
Back up in your ass with the resurrection. Is the group harder than an erection that shows no affection?
Leads him to a record store where he encounters Jesus.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
After convincing him to make his second coming, the Son of the Lord follows in the footsteps of so many stars and ends up a train wreck.
Tonight's top story, local record shop employee Jesus Christ was found in Mary Kate Olsen's apartment this morning, face down and unconscious. Police revived and arrested the disoriented Jesus, who was quoted as saying, "Jews are responsible for all the world's wars."
Harsh? Yes. Blasphemous? Probably. But that's why we love it.
And Jesus, come and hug and squeeze us. 'Cause you know that he's a simply Christ-terrific dude.
Number 5. PTV.
Welcome to Midnight Q.
This episode is basically one big screw you to network censors.
You've got to censor television, you fools! Now follow my orders!
When the FCC begins censoring all television after an unfortunate Emmy incident,
actor David Hyde Pierce created a major controversy at the Emmys last night when a trouser malfunction caused him to expose his testicles.
Peter decides his only course of action is to start his own network.
Hi there, I'm Peter Griffin, and you're watching PTV, where you get to watch your favorite shows as nature intended them, with all the sex, violence, swearing, and farts intact.
Yada yada yada, the FCC doesn't love that, so they start censoring everything.
What are you doing?
Censoring real life. His chin looks like balls. You want me to cover that too?
Episode highlight is tough to pinpoint. It's a tie between Homer Simpson's cameo, the Peter Griffin side boob hour.
Check out this side boob. How about that side boob? That turn you on? Well, it shouldn't. 'Cause that's my side boob.
And the freaking FCC song.
They may just be neurotic or possibly psychotic. They're the fellas at the freaking FCC.
Number 4. Road to the Multiverse.
Oink. Oh my God.
Yes, he's something, isn't he?
Are those fists?
Damn right, show him, pig.
One of Family Guy's many Road 2 shows, this episode gives Stewie and Brian a special remote that lets them travel to parallel universes.
What's that?
It's how I got the pig. You ever heard of the multiverse theory, Brian?
Well, of course I have, but I'm wondering if you have.
Oh my God, so transparent.
Where dogs rule and humans drool, JFK was never president.
Wow, so I guess Lee Harvey Oswald never shot Kennedy?
Nope, he shot Mayor McCheese.
And other animation styles are king. Ambitious, sardonic, and edgy, this episode is typically pop culture heavy, with Flintstones references.
I know, I must have had 4 rockgasms. I'm glad you wore that rock ring.
But we still always use a rockphylactic. I'm riveted for your pleasure.
Disney references.
What the hell? What's happened to us?
I don't know, but suddenly I feel all sweet and warm and fuzzy.
And even Robot Chicken references.
We're in the Robot Chicken universe.
Will you guys move? You're blocking the TV.
However, the live-action universe still freaks us out.
Brian, this feels weird.
Hit the button.
Number 3, Emission Impossible.
Okay, insert rod support A into slot B.
That's what...
If you say "that's what she said" one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
Somebody on this show really loves Star Wars. In one of his most mischievous plans yet, Stewie attempts to prevent his parents from conceiving another baby.
Another baby? But I'm the baby. Why the deuce would they want to replace me? My cheeks are pinchable, my bottom is smooth, my laugh is heartwarming.
Thus cementing his youngest-born status.
What the devil do you think happened to Bobby when they added Cousin Oliver to the Brady Bunch?
Oliver, did you break this vase?
No, the floor did.
Oh, he's so cute.
Hey, everybody,
Bobby, you get back in the garage!
Ow! Ow!
He does so by shrinking himself down, entering his father's body, and shooting all his sperm, of course.
Very well then, if I can't stop them from the outside, I'll stop them from the inside.
But while inside, he meets his brother-to-be and newfound nemesis, Bertram, who proves to be a formidable opponent.
You came unarmed?
As we agreed.
Admirable. But foolish! It's going to be a shame to destroy such a worthy adversary.
Number 2, Da-Boom.
Yeah, there's nothing like a party at someone else's house. You never have to worry about cleaning up the mess.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey! Dun, 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 dun. Hey! Dun, 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 dun. Hey!
Not only is this Ernie the Giant Chicken's first episode,
You son of a...
it's also Mila Kunis's first episode as Meg.
Yeah, and I could be getting felt up by Kevin. Now, Meg, don't you give it all away up front. Make him work for it.
She and the rest of the Griffins survive Y2K.
Oh dear me, yes, this is how I wanted to enter the new millennium. Locked in a basement with imbeciles dressed like a gay Neil Armstrong.
Emerging to a world where Cleveland and Quagmire are one.
Hey, Clevemeyer.
That's Quagland.
Quagland? Oh, you must be dreaming.
A Twinkie factory offers salvation.
It's about damn time!
And Octo Stewie lays 1,000 eggs.
There we are. Oh, I say, I've laid an egg. Well, that wasn't so bad. I don't know what these women are always complaining about. Ah!
Among its pantheon of pop culture references,
Here, Tom Selleck. Come on, down the hatch.
Is a sneaky live-action Dallas spoof where we find out it was all a dream.
Oh, Bobby, I just had the weirdest dream. I dreamt I saw the strangest episode of Family Guy, and there was a giant chicken, and Stewie was an octopus.
Hey, come on now. It's all right. Everything's gonna be okay.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I got it. That's the guy from Big. Tom Hanks. That's it. Ah, funny guy, Tom Hanks. Everything he says is a stitch.
I have AIDS.
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Oh, yeah!
We're off on the road to Rhode Island.
And what's the deal with the razor blade slot in the bathroom? Are people actually shaving in there?
Oh my God, this is almost as bad as my bath with Kathy Bates.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out.
What are all these parallelograms doing here?
You mean paraplegics?
Knock, knock. What's the problem, champ?
You've given me a wonderful life. I love you all.
Number 1, Petarded.
Man, I hate Trivial Pursuit. Always makes me feel so stupid.
More stupid than that time you locked your keys out of the car?
Damn it. Hey! Somebody!
You know you shouldn't laugh. Peter's no genius, contrary to what he thinks.
What is this, you gonna talk down to everyone just because you won a game of Trivial Pursuit?
Perhaps.
Well, if you qualify as a genius, the foundation will give you a $500,000 grant just to sit around and do whatever you want.
Wow. Imagine what a genius like me could do with all that money.
But after finding out he's mentally challenged...
Peter, according to this, you're not a genius. In fact, you're mentally retarded.
Oh, yeah? Well, would a mentally retarded guy have hired a bulldozer with a drunk driver to level half of his house in celebration of his fantastic test results?
Maybe.
Peter discovers he can get away with everything thanks to his newfound reputation as the town retard.
Have you heard Peter Griffin is slow?
Can he still drive a car?
Of course, that loses him his kids, lands his wife in the hospital, etc.
Sorry, retarded.
Oh, that's okay then.
But it all works out in the end.
Mr. Griffin, do you have anything to say in your defense as to why this court should return custody of your children to you?
Your Honor, I would like to call to the stand my surprise witness, the ghost that never lies. But I'm the only one who can see him and hear him, so I'll let everyone know what he's saying and doing.
Objection, Your Honor. This is ridiculous.
Overruled. I'll allow it.
Best line of the show goes to Stewie, by the way.
So tell me, is there any tread left on the tires at all? Or at this point, would it be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway?
With over 200 episodes of Family Guy in the can, we're sure we've left out a few of your favorites.
Please rise. Now sit on it. The fawns be with you.
And also with you. Which do you think is best?
Well, I just covered my entire private area with honey. Now we're just waiting for the bees. Giggity.
For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Although he did give me something right before he disappeared.
What?
Something very special, Lois.
What is it, Dad?
What, you haven't heard? A well a bird, bird, bird. But bird's a word, a well a bird, bird, bird. But bird's a word, a well a bird, bird, bird. But bird's a word, a